are new here, welcome back. If you're not, we're all a little new here. This is only my second video. But if you haven't seen my first video, I would appreciate it if you went and watched it after you finished this one. In today's video, I tried a bunch of new patterns. That's what I did. I went through my pattern stash and just started making new things. I feel like I have had a rough year when it comes to markets, and I think part of it's just that the market's getting really oversaturated. I really wanted to branch out and try some new patterns, so that is what you are about to see. Hello, good morning. So I'm gonna start out by finishing up this bucket hat that I started last night. It is Passionate Kelsey's new kelp bucket hat pattern, and I had bought it and I am just finishing it up. The yarn that I'm using is, these two are Crafter's Secret Cotton, and then this one is Lilies and Cream. I don't know what color it is. The Crafter's Secret are Lemon Lime Twist and Vintage Green. I have to leave here in like 30-ish minutes. My dad has a work party today and he would like me to go with him, so I am going to be doing that. But for right now, I'm going to work on finishing up this bucket hat. To pause for a second because my dad just texted me and he's actually going to pick me up at 11:50. I thought I was gonna have to drive to my parents' house and then we would leave from there, but he's gonna pick me up at 11:50. It is currently 11:10, so I'm gonna go get changed real quick. I'm gonna go from there. I'm now dressed, changed, got my hair did, back to crocheting. Work party. I just got out of the shower because it was hot and sweaty and I got a little sunburnt, but it's okay. It was fun. Did not get any crocheting done. I'm going to finish this and then we will go from there. Just finished up my last round of my teal color. See, this is coming together so nicely. Look how pretty that is. I got my bucket hat done, as you just saw. Yarn usage, I'd say this was probably about half of these two skeins, and then this skein was probably a little bit bigger. I feel like the skein was a little bit bigger than these as it started, and then, you know, got about that much left, so not too bad on yarn usage. And like I said, I did make the pattern a little bit bigger than I did make the hat a little bit bigger than the pattern actually said, and now I am regretting that because this looks, I don't know. I mean, I like it. It looks cute. I will leave the pattern link down below. Just gotta weave in the last end and this will be all done. Once again, this is the Kelp Bucket Hat by Passionate Kelsey. I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do next. I think I am going to go look at my file folder filled with patterns. Now I am going to start on a new to me cow pattern. I have made it once before, but this is my video, so it's my rules. I haven't made it in a while, and I've only made it in just chenille from the Dollar Tree in white and pink. I'm going to try making it in burnout blanket, so I'm going to use the speckle typewriter color and black. But this is the pattern. It is the Baby Boba Cow pattern by Loretta Loops on Etsy and Pixie's Plushies on Instagram. That might not be her name anymore. I bought this pattern 2 years ago. and I've made it maybe twice. We're gonna make this today. I am not making the boba. I just want to make the cow. I do need to grab pink, but right now I'm just gonna use, oh, I need brown too, gosh darn it. Okay, you make the horns and the snout last. So I'm just gonna start making it, and then when I get up, I will get brown and pink. But I'm gonna use my 6.5mm hook, and yeah, that is what I'm going to work on now. So I just had pizza for dinner, and I got this far on my little cow, got the head done, and now I'm going to start on the body. I got the body done, so this is the current state of the cow, and I just started on the first foot. I finished my first leg, and I have 2 arms, so we're making progress. Cow body, cow feet, cow arms, cow feet, and cow ears. Now I need to go get my pink and my brown yarn to make the horns and the snoot. I said I wanted to be done by 9:30. It's 9:32, and this is where we're at. So, if it took me 15 minutes to get 3 on, hopefully I can get the other 6 on by 10 o'clock. I got the other horn and ear attached, and then I put the leg on, like one leg. And then I decided that I wanted a snack, and now it's 9:56. So this part took me 15 minutes. So hopefully another 15 minutes and I'll have this done. So I think it took me about like 16-ish minutes to finish sewing the one leg and the arm on. But we have the little cow. He is so freaking cute. I literally cannot with him. I am so happy with how he turned out. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to get rid of him. Here is my cow. Wow, I love him. Okay, so I have made up my mind. I am going to do that other cow pattern. I'm going to use these 2 colors of burlap blanket. So I guess I'm going to use white for the muzzle and the horns. And if it has horns, does that make it a bull? I feel like it does. Anyway, it's called a cow, so I'm gonna call it a cow. The pattern is called the cuddle cow. So it's 10:45. Got about 45-ish minutes before I'm gonna go to bed. I have the feet done, and now it's telling me to make the belly, and the legs are gonna be attached to the belly. So I'm already liking this pattern better than the last one because I don't have to sew the legs on. I know I said I want to do things differently, so I'm okay with doing sewing patterns, but they're just so much easier when they're not a ton of sewing. But I am getting tired. I was outside a lot today, and being outside makes me tired. Hopefully I'll be able to last 44 more minutes, and hopefully I'll be able to get all of this done in 44 more minutes. Kid you not, it took me 23 minutes to figure out how to attach the legs and the belly together. I never, ever make plushies like this. Sorry, my boyfriend's letting the dog out. I never make plushies like this. That was really frustrating. I had to tear it out like 3 times. It is 11:27. I am wrapping up my yarn and going to bed. I got the body part done, but boy was this a headache. Here's where we're at. And it's not even the pattern's fault. It's literally just the fact that I have never done something like this before. So I was so confused. No, like, it's a great pattern. Like, I don't want to sit here and bash the pattern designer because her pattern is good. This is just new for me. Simple as that. Gonna finish this tomorrow and we'll go from there. Hi, hello, good morning. It is Monday. I don't even know what date it is. And it is 9:22. I've been up for like hour and a half-ish. I slept in today. I'm normally up before 7, but I slept in until about 7:50, 8 o'clock-ish. Then I sat out here with my boyfriend having quiet time before he left for work. We like to sit out on the couch and do nothing and say nothing and just calm before work every day. So that is what we did while we were having our quiet time. I got the body sewed up and I made the head. So I just need to sew. I need to make the ears, horns, snoot, and sew the head onto the body. So yeah, I would like to get this finished today. That's kind of the first thing on my to-do list. And then I have to do a bunch of like cleaning and laundry and that kind of stuff. And then I need to film some intros and outros. I would really like to finish up this video either today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, because I also have to go do things at 3:30 today. And I would also like to make my house a little less messy. I just made the nose and I kind of went a little rogue with it because the nose in the pattern was circular, but I really loved the oval nose that I used on the black and white cow. I did the same like first row as that pattern, and then I just kind of single crocheted, added a couple increases in the corners to make it more ovular. So that's kind of where we're at there. It does stick out a little bit where the other one was like flat almost, but yeah, that's so much cuter. I love it. Okay, anyway, I have to make the ears and the horns and the tail and the... So, I finished ears, horns, snoot, head, body, and then I looked at the pattern for the tail, like how to make the tail, and I am surface crocheting the tail on. I have made that decision. I'm surface crocheting it on. I'm going to pick up a little bit and then I'm going to start assembling it because I'm at least going to start my laundry. I have the head all sewn together and then I have the body. I haven't added the tail yet, but all I need to do is just attach the head to the body and then do the tail. It's going to be interesting. We're going to figure it out. Got the... Look how tiny the little tail is. That's so cute. But I got him done. He's a full sploot. He does not want to, you know, just... So that's good. He does sit like this. When I sewed the head on, I will say, I did a pretty darn good job. Not to toot my own horn, but for somebody who doesn't do sewing patterns, I did a darn good job. I took the string from the bottom, went through the center to get it to here, attached this spot, and then went basically in between the head and the body, so the yarn is just straight through, or straight in between, and attached this spot. And then I went all the way around, and then I went all the way around again, and then I tied the yarn up here again. I love him. I love them. Look at how cute that is. I did a pretty good job. So this guy is now done. Like this one, I would definitely make this one and the other cow again. I'm really excited to add these to my booth. So yeah. Hi. How are we doing today? So I left you off yesterday. I made one more of the Passionate Kelsey kelp bucket hats. And so this one, I still made it in a 5.5 millimeter hook, but I didn't do additional, I didn't start out with additional double crochets. And I still feel like it's really short, at least on my head it is. So I think I'm going to try again and add 2 more rows to it. Next, we are going, well, I am going to try out this free Instagram pattern by Naomi._.crochet. It is a free chubby baby bat pattern. And he's so cute. It has been about a half hour, but I got the body done. And he's so chunky. I don't know how I feel about him yet. I mean, he's cute, but like, I feel like I was like, oh, tiny little baby, because it's made in like a Premier Parfait, and then I do it in Bernat blanket. It's not tiny little baby. It's big chunk. I'm gonna finish them up. So it's been another 15 minutes. I have 2 wings. Don't ask why the one doesn't have a tail. And I threw it on the floor. And 2 little ears. So all I have left to do is attach those to the body and then make the little mouth with the little fangs. Okay, so tell me why I just attached the ears and they look like horns. What the heck? Man, I hope the wings just like make this pattern. I got the bat done. I don't know how I feel about him. I still feel like these look like horns instead of ears, but whatever. I mean, he's cute. He kind of looks like a gargoyle. I think that's the color that I use though. Maybe it's the color that I use. Maybe I just picked the wrong color yarn. I will definitely make this pattern again if I'm still feeling the same way about it, in that when I remake it as I do right now, I probably won't do it a 3rd time. And it's nothing against the pattern. Like, the pattern was very well written. It was very easy to understand. I genuinely just think that I am not a fan. Let me rephrase that. I am not a fan of this bat right here. With that being said, I could have used Parfait Chunky, and I could have used a darker gray, and I could have used a black or a purple or literally any other color, and I feel like I would have liked it more. However, this bat right here, this little guy, is about to storm. Anyway, this little guy, not my favorite. Like I said, nothing against the pattern. The pattern is great. This specific bat that I am holding in my hand, not a fan of. Oh, I have found my next pattern. I am going to make Drift the Octopus by the Crochet Carpenter, and I am going to use this Bernat dots, Bernat baby dots, Bernat baby dino egg dot. I'm going to use Bernat baby dino egg dot, and I'm going to make Drift the Octopus. So I am going to get started, and then I will check in with you. Okay, hi guys. So I got the head portion of Drift the Octopus done. So far, I'm really loving this pattern. I will say I did get pretty confused on the round after the like bobbles for the eyes. But other than that, this is a pretty good pattern. I just have to do the tentacles, which are attached to the body. No-sew pattern. I love me a good no-sew pattern, especially after the last 3 patterns that I've tried have been sewing patterns. But yeah, I'm really excited to do the arms and finish this guy up. I think he's gonna turn out so freaking cute, and I love this color. I love the colorway with him. My mom actually got me this skein of yarn for Christmas, and I'm finally using it, and I think this is the perfect little pattern for it. Ugh, I'm so excited. I have finished Drift the Octopus by the Crochet Carpenter, and I am so in love with him. He is so cute. Look at all the little tentacles, or arms. Erin called them arms in the pattern, so I think that's like maybe the technical term for these. I always call them tentacles, but if that's the technical term, I'm okay with that. But look at how cute he is, and they curl up so nicely. And then I also wove in the ends on this bucket hat. It looks small. Oh, it's fine. But I got it done. So we finished that. And then next up, I am going to... Okay, so basically it is 10:13. So I have about 24 hours to finish filming this video, because when I go to bed tomorrow night, this video needs to be done. It's 10:13, and honestly, I don't even think I'm gonna finish one more plushie tonight. I'm gonna go lay in my bed and crochet some scrunchies and watch TV. When I bought the pattern for Drift, he's in the shadow, for Drift, I also bought this pattern by Not More Yarn, Out of the Octopus, however you say it. And it's just, so the premise is kind of the same, where it's like a more realistic octopus than the you know, the circle with the spirals. But it's a little teeny tiny baby version. Maybe I can finish it tonight. I don't know. I'm gonna get started on it, and I will give you an update before I go to bed, but that's it. So I was going so strong. I was loving this pattern, and I still do. This is so darn cute. And anyway, I have to do the little twirly bits and then sew it up. So I'm literally so close to being done. So hopefully I will finish this before I go to work tomorrow. That's where I'm at. I will see you tomorrow. Good morning. Hello. It is currently August 13th at 7:55 a.m. When I got up this morning, I ended up finishing the little Otto, the octopus, and he's just so darn cute. His little eyes, he's like hiding. He's hiding, and then he can not hide. He is so darn darling. And then I didn't film until now because I really didn't feel like it because I was still in my pajamas. I was scrolling through my patterns, and I decided to make the jumping spider pattern, handmade by Nicole. So yeah, I decided to make this little jumping spider, and he turned out so freaking cute. Look at him. I used the color, I'm pretty sure it's called Purple Nymph from Burnt Blanket. This is him. He's so darling. I love his little fangs. So I'm really excited to make more of these, and I think the next one I'm gonna try using some colored safety eyes, just to, because I feel like it's gonna be so cute. Oh, also, another side tangent. Please let me know in the comments if you prefer how the first video that I posted was structured, to where like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna work on this, and then I show you b-roll of me working on it, and then I'm like, oh, I got this done, or like I got these done, because I'm showing you like multiple and I showed you me working on them. Or this one where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this, here's a check-in, here's another check-in, okay, it's done. Let me know what you prefer. I'm not gonna say every single video is gonna be like that, but I will try to adjust accordingly. I will let you guys go, and I'm gonna go to work, and we'll check in later. So yesterday I had a doctor's appointment. I'm pretty sure I said that in the video. But yesterday I had a doctor's appointment, and I got prescribed a new medication. So basically as soon as I got out of work today, I was extremely nauseous until about 10 minutes ago. So yeah, I did not crochet anything when I got out of work. However, after, you know, sitting here and feeling sorry for myself, I took a shower and a nap, and then I sat here for 40 minutes. But after that, I decided I would make a two-toned scrunchie. I have made singular color scrunchies before, but this is my first time making a two-tone one, and maybe you don't want that to count, but I'm counting it. So I used Passionate Kelsey's video tutorial on how to do it, and I did it. So I used Juicy Couture Velvet in the colors Midnight Sea and then Sparkly Biscay Bay. So I was scrolling through my patterns again, and then I found one that I had bought like kind of recently, and it was the Baby Dragon pattern by Blue Paw Print Crochet, and I checked it before I started filming so that I could tell you guys that. But I'm thinking that I'm going to do it in this burnt frosting, and then use this burnt Think Pink as the accent color. This burnt frosting is called Candy Dots, and it's a really pretty like pink and orange and yellow variegation. So I'm gonna make these into one of her baby dragons, and I will check in as I'm finishing it. So it is currently 8:13, and I got the body of the little dragon done. I think he turned out really cute. He doesn't have actual wings, he has little wing buds, and I think that's adorable. and then I got the head spike done, which I feel like this could have been crocheted on, like surface crocheted, but for the sake of trying out the pattern, I did it separately. And then I got the 2 ears. Now I just gotta attach it all. Okay, so I got the dragon done. He is so darn cute. Oh my goodness. And it was not bad at all sewing this on, so I'm not mad about that. And then the little ears. Oh, the ears are so big and so cute. I'm obsessed. So, this is project number 9. I don't know if we're gonna make it to 10. Okay, we're back. I'm sorry, I didn't go anywhere, but you watched my video, hopefully. It's my day off of work, and I'm trying to film intros and outros so that I can get this YouTube video, or get this YouTube channel rolling. So if you've already seen the last video and you notice that I'm in the same spot and I'm wearing the same shirt, this is my Frog and Toad shirt from Target. Toad sat and did nothing. Frog sat with him. And that's just how I feel today, because like I said, it's my day off. But no, so if you haven't seen my other video, you wouldn't realize that I'm in the same spot wearing the same shirt. However, if you have seen it, just know I literally just stopped filming the intro and outro, and now I'm filming the intro and outro to this video. But anyway, I wanted to do a quick little roundup of everything that I made before I let you go. The first thing that I had started with was this bucket hat by Passionate Kelsey. It is the kelp bucket hat, and I made not 1, not 2, but 3. Because, as you saw in the video, I kept editing the pattern, just tweaking it slightly. I wanted to get it to a point that I liked it, and at 3rd time's a charm. This one, great. Perfect. This one, kind of big and floppy. This one, I don't think it fits my head. I have a big head, don't get me wrong, and I am selling this, or I am gonna sell these, but not everybody has a teeny tiny little head. So they have different sizes-ish to choose from. And I really do like how this one turned out. I think next I did the cows. If I'm doing this in the wrong order, just know it's been a couple days since I have actually filmed the other part of this video. So I don't remember 100%, but I'm pretty sure next I did the boba cow, no boba. But this turned out so cute. I'm still obsessed with it, and I want to make 100 more. Same with the Cuddle Cow by the same creator. I don't remember who the pattern was by, but I told you earlier in the video, and they will all be linked down below. So the Cuddle Cow, also freaking adorable. Little tail, I love it, and I want to literally make 100 more of these guys. Now here's where things get a little fuzzy because I don't really remember what order I made all this stuff in. But I'm pretty sure the next pattern that I tried out was the chubby bat. Putting him away for a couple days and looking back at him, still don't love it. Still think it was a me problem and the yarn that I used. He's cute, he's quick, he's different, but I don't love him. I think I'm going to try again in like a black yarn or maybe a dark purple, and I think I will like him better. But it was a good pattern, just didn't love it. Just don't love that exact bat. The next thing in my bag that I made was a 2-colored scrunchie. This pattern is also by Passionate Kelsey. She has a YouTube tutorial for it. And yeah, I love this. I love the monochrome two-toned that I did. And I've already made like 10 more of these, which stay tuned because you'll see that video next. And then, oh, that's what I did. Okay, after the bat, I made the spider. And I think this color would be really good for the bat. But I made this jumping spider pattern. I also loved this little guy. He was really quick and easy to work up to, very low sew. And yeah, he's just so darn adorable. And I think he's going to be really good for Halloween, and I really do want to make more of these as well. I think after him, I had made this sleepy dragon. I guess it's not sleepy, but this no-sew baby dragon. I'm still just in love with the little wing buds. Oh, they're crooked. Okay, that's great. That makes me upset. Okay, well, I guess I would have loved them if I would have moved them over one stitch, but I do love these little wing buds. I think they're absolutely adorable, and they're so quick and easy. And most of the dragon patterns you see have full-on wings, so I feel like the little buds are something different. And then after that, I guess the last two patterns that I had tried out were Drift the Octopus. Still so in love with him. And Otto the Octopus. Yeah, these guys are so cute, and I will definitely be making more of these as well. So that was that. Those are all the patterns that I tried out. I think I have 8 new patterns. I will have those all linked down below. Thank you for watching this video. If you made it to the end, I really appreciate you. Feel free to leave a like and a comment and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content from me. Like I said, I think the next video that comes out is going to be my scrunchie video. So, little sneak peek if you want to stay tuned and watch that. But yeah, I guess that's where I'm going to leave you, and thank you for watching.